All right. Hello, everybody. I always have to adjust myself. Sorry about that. Hi, I am Brenda, and I'm here in Knoxville, Tennessee, and we're going to make another fun fold card tonight. Told you to be a little bit similar to the one last night. So let's share the screen and we'll just get started. We're using the same color base, but different uh, designer series paper. And I forgot to turn on some lights. Hold on a second. Okay, let me share my screen and we'll get started because that's what you come for, right? All right, now the desk is nice and bright. Okay, we're going to play with Marius tags. Already, so we'll just start playing. I use this die and I only cut out this part. So let's stamp that one and then we'll start playing and we're going to decorate the front basically with this. So let's bring in our stamp positioner tool. Lay down, guys. There we go. I am basically going to put it right on there, right where I want. About, oh, I know how to do it. Let's do it this way. Grab our ink pad. Goodness, you'd think I had never stamped before. Add a little bit ink to him. Flip it over. And I know that those are right where they need to be. Now I'll position this guy right on there. Add some more ink. Just need it on this one because I'm not stamping the other ones. Looks right. Let's hope by the magnets is up. There we have more than one way to skin a cat. I know that's not a nice saying. Sorry, I shouldn't say it. More than one way to stamp an image. That's better. Oh, and now we're going to bring cherry cobbler and let's stamp this little guy. I'm going to stamp it. What do I want to do? I'm just going to stamp it right in the middle. Nice. And then I'm going to use the Peaceful Pine to color part of it in. This is the shimmer pen. So its little toes and its heel can be shimmery. Let's add a little bit right there. Stella. I know how. Oh, here it is. That, but this cherry cobbler, yes. All right, you ready to assemble the card now that the stamping is done? Camera. Okay. So on this one, I need to grab my measurements and my scoreboard. Got things spread out all over the craft room tonight. That's okay. I don't exercise. On the larger piece, which is our card base, we are going to score that at 4 1/4. And then we're going to score our little piece that is 3 by 8.5, and we're going to score that one at 4 1/4. All the scoring we need. Now we get our paper, and we're going to cut from this score to this corner. So just make sure it's in your track and in your track. I like to kind of start in the middle. Yep, that's where push it down. So I'm going to push it down and get it in the picture. And then slice. And now I've got slice. And I'm going to do same thing for these two. To put that in the groove and that one in the track. These are 4 by 5 1/4. Switch it over a little bit. Push it down. And we've got our triangles. Do this. I want that on the outside, so we're going to do it this way. It's better to have non-directional paper. So think about where's which one going. And I hope. Nope, it has to be this way. All right, that tells me what I'm doing. Hey, Carol, you're watching from New York. You are just a little gadabout. All right, so on piece, it was a regular cardstock size, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And then we cut it from the score line down to the point. So let's get our bone folder and crease that score. I need to get new cutting blades on my trimmer. So let's kind of give that a rub. And then this one is going to go right here after we put those two pieces together. I'm going to use glue so that I can move it if I need to. Kind of wiggle it a little bit, if you will. I can get, oops, off my head. And I can make sure I get glue right over in those corners. Just like so. All right, this one is going to go right here and have a little bit of, just like so. All right, glue to the back of him or her to the back of cardstock. Almost put right down on that. So this is basically decorating the inside. And these two pieces are the same as what we just cut into triangles. So this is 3 3/4 by 5, 4 by 5 1/4. We're going to add a piece to that. So I definitely wanted it to hold on to its friend here. Scoot it up into the view. It's going to go right there. I'm telling you, sometimes triangles just get the best of me. And I'm like, gosh. But I think we got it. So there's the side. Let's go ahead and put these two pieces together. Let's put glue on it. I can wiggle it a little bit if I need to. And I need to. Scoot up, friend. There we go. Just like so. All right. Glue. And it right here. So that you have a little bit of that cherry cobbler border. Isn't that pretty? All right, now we're ready to work on the other piece. This is 3 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. Hold it down. We're going to put this right here. So I want Let's see. This piece is going to go here and overlap. So what do we want showing? Because this little, that's what we're doing. Could have added a old olive border around him too, but I think that's perfect. And then this piece of basic white is 2 3/4 by 4. Becky, I turned it over just for you. Think of you every time I do that because we used to giggle together when we did it. So it's going to go right here. This is going to get glue on the back. Like my friend Chris says, put a blob in the middle so you got room to wiggle if you need to. And it's going to go right here. Perfect. Perfect. And friend is going to get some twine added to him. Let's see if I got enough. Let me use all of it. Pull it up. Just doubled it. I'm going to push it through. Trying to make a loop. Tweezers would work great for that. There we go. And now we got some little frays. Let's add some dimensionals. All right, there's our card. How about that? That's kind of cute, if I do say so myself. So we've got our quilty pieces here, and then we've got our pretty poinsettia leaves, holly, not poinsettia, holly. And we've got enough of the berries and such. We could put, well, we're not going to add anything else. And see this little blemish? It's bugging me. So let's fix that. If you've got a pen, one of the new gel pens, you just take your gel pen and you go right over that. And then you have a fresh piece and you'll never see that. So don't tell people my secret. You're welcome to use it. And now for the final card. You can see it there a little bit, but other Deathridge or Stampin Linger for sharing the measurement. I appreciate it. Let me stop the screen share. I made one of those designs last year. Yeah. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you have a great night. And I have permission to do a really fun project for the last day. So come on July 31st and see the really fun project for the 31st. It's going to give you a larger giftable items. So I can't wait to make it with you. So have a great night and I'll see you again on the next video. Thanks for watching.